We are at Ducati in Dubai, and I heard they just got new bikes that came in stock. So let's go and take a look. And this is Martin. Martin, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome at our Ducati Dubai showroom.
You have so many amazing bikes here. Can you tell us about this place?
Definitely. Yeah, we just got the shipment, so we are stocked up. We are full. And obviously we have a showroom here on the ground floor, and we have a Scrambler section upstairs.
Yeah.
So we have the workshop here.
Tell us about the range here, some latest models.
So the range is very broad. The Ducati can accommodate any type of riders. We have bikes suitable for beginners. We have bikes suitable for travelers, for guys that likes to go on the track. And just to simplify it, I can say that the Ducati currently offers two types of engines or engine platforms. It's a 2-cylinder range and a 4-cylinder range. So the 4-cylinder range, it's the high performance engines, and they are being bolted into the famous and the most beautiful Panigale V4. Then we have the brand new Diavel, which is currently powered by the V4 engine. Then we have Multistrada, the fourth generation of the Ducati Tourer. And in the 2-cylinder range, I would start with the Scramblers, which is a nice and easy bike for beginners. We have Monster, which is also considered beginner friendly. The same engine which is in the Monster is being put into the different models, but it's being tuned differently. So there's a Monster, we have a Hypermotor back there, we have a Multistrada V2, and we have currently one of our best sellers, the Desert X, which is also an entry into the off-road segment. Fantastic bike.
So they ride it in the desert here.
You can. The name is Desert X, but you need to be a good rider to take it to desert because it's heavy, like compared to the proper Enduro.
Like this, the tires are not really good for the desert. It's more like road.
No, they are not, but obviously you can change it.
Yeah.
We also have our partnering company, Garage 51, that took few units and they prepare it properly for a desert, so our customers can try it. But again, you need to have a skill. So any harder surface. I mean, you've been riding Enduro, no? So
yeah, for me, I think I would handle this.
yeah, you would.
It's also quite a high bike as well, I see.
Yeah.
Yes. And the Monsters, you have quite many as well. Is it also popular choice?
So in Monsters, we have a standard Monster, and then we have the SP version. The SP is a bit more sporty oriented.
You have this is the SP. And this is the regular. What's the difference?
The main difference is the suspension. So front fork is from Ellins, rear suspension is Ellins. So standard Monster, it doesn't have adjustable front fork. So the SP not only have adjustable fork, but it's the high spec fork. So for anyone who likes to ride the bike a bit more sportier, like higher lean angles and a bit more aggressively, this is the bike to get.
And the exhaust is also different from this and that model.
It comes with the Terminioni slip-on, so it's a slightly better sound, but it's not too far from each other. Another main difference is the brake calipers. You have a Brembo Stilema master caliper, so you have a bit more biting power, more aggressive braking, and then obviously the beautiful livery, which is inspired by the MotoGP. You have this the triple color combination that you will find on the GP bikes.
Yes, I like this light. It's not sticking out, the indicator. I love it.
And you have a steering damper, which is the main thing. So it's not on the standard Monster.
Yeah, it's very like clean look.
Yes. We have a range of demo bikes. So if anyone will be interested, we'll be very happy to introduce everyone to the lineup and offer the test ride. The Monster SP is available. It's one of the demo bikes. So we have a total of 8 different demo bikes. So feel free to try as well.
So this is one very famous bike here. I have heard already about it. It's pretty new.
Yes. So this is the latest and greatest addition to the Superbike family. It's the most powerful and the most advanced R version. So the R versions are always like a racing oriented or like a very purely track focused motorcycles. And so this is the latest edition. It's the first unit that came a few days ago. It's already have its proud owner. So it's not fully assembled. We are missing mirrors, bar ends. Obviously the owner is fitting the exhaust system and all the other bells and whistles. But we are talking about 1000cc 4-cylinder. It's basically a motorcycle that is being used in the World Superbike series, and Ducati pushed really its limits. So when you put the specific racing oil that Ducati developed together with the shell, we are talking about 240.5 horsepower, which is a number really like very impressive.
It is impressive.
And the R is all about the weight saving, and again, as I said, it's a purely track focused bike. So for anyone who's buying it, want to use it in the city on the streets, it's doable. It's just not ideal.
Yeah, this is more good on the track. You can actually test it out and take most of this bike.
That's correct, absolutely correct. But I have to say, since it's R, we also have the S version and the standard version of the Panigale V4. So this is 1000cc. That's one of the main differences within the engine compared to the S and standard. So it is more powerful than the S or standard version, but it's also higher revving. So for less experienced riders, I would bet my money that they would be clocking faster lap times on the S version or on the standard, because this thing you really need to rev it to take advantage of it. And it's like once you get it up to the RPMs, it's vicious. So you need to be a good rider to take this to take a full potential of it. If you know how to ride, this is a dream come true bike. Yeah, it's full of technology, full of latest electronics, different riding modes.
What is the newest technology upgrade?
So they keep refining it. So it's in most of the Ducati lineup, you have a traction control, which is a lean angle sensitive. You have ABS, which is also cornering ABS, quick shifters up and down, engine brake control, wheelie control, launch control, slide control. So you have all different levels for each of these electronic features. And it's again with every new generation or every new update, Ducati is refining it and make it performing better and basically make the bike more enjoyable. If you can switch everything off, and then you need to be careful. It's scary after.
So the exhaust is like down here. Is it like something that makes the bike more light?
So when the Panigale came originally back, the 1199, the 1299, the first V4s, this was the original design of the exhaust, so they kept it there even in the latest generation of the Panigale. And again, this is a standard homologated exhaust. So the good thing, it's heavy, but it's at the bottom, so it's not really affecting the center of gravity. So it's good for the engineering. But when you decide to go for a full exhaust system, which is built by the Akrapovic, then basically remove it and you get two cannons right here.
That's what I have seen on Ducatis usually.
They go up there. So one could argue that the center of gravity is moving up, but that exhaust is much lighter than the original exhaust. So it's really something that will not affect the bike, and you get the maximum performance of the bike. So when you fit that exhaust, and again, as I said, when you put that racing oil, we are talking 240 horsepower. With this, it's tamed the beast. So it's, I believe, 216 horsepower with the standard exhaust.
I like when the exhaust is there, because then it's less likely to burn my leg. Because it's here, then I just burn all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
But what about this beauty here?
So this is something super special.
Special, it looks special.
This is called Streetfighter V4, and that's the SP2 version. So again, together with the V4 R, we got shipments a few days ago, and this is the first Streetfighter V4 SP2 in the country. Previously, we got the Streetfighter V4 SP. So this is the first SP2, and this is basically a naked Panigale V4, or I would say Panigale V4 S. The bike has carbon fiber rims, The bike has dry slipper clutch.
So it makes it like also lighter.
The rims are making it very light, and the higher speed handling is incredible because of the rotating mass. Once you get it up to the speed, ideally racetrack, and you start to move it around the corners, you wouldn't believe how this handles. So if you take a regular Streetfighter V4 S, which has, for example, forged aluminum rims, it's also lighter rims. So at lower speed, you would not notice the difference, but the faster the wheel rotates, the less inertia is there, and the bike handles incredible. Then obviously it's a numbered production run, so every bike is getting its number, and there are few special components on it. As I said, it is a dry slipper clutch. It has a lot of carbon fiber parts. It has this beautiful brushed aluminum tank. It has the Elins electronically adjustable suspension and steering damper, the latest and greatest the Brembo brakes, the Stilema 330 millimeters brake disc. So it's really fully loaded naked bikes, and I dare to say it's the best hyper naked on the market. Guys, anyone show me something better? I would like to.
And this comes in this color, or it's like other color?
The SP only comes in this color combination.
Yeah.
The Streetfighter V4 S comes in black and gray. We have them here, and in the red color. Standard Streetfighter is coming in the red.
And this one is not coming red color.
No. You could paint it, but then you would mask the original color of the SP2 Streetfighter.
Yes, looks awesome.
Yep, try it. You don't have the SP2 demo bike. We have the V4, the standard Streetfighter. They have the same engine. Again, incredible bike. Absolutely incredible.
So this is also a new bike here.
This is the latest addition to the Diavel family. And now there was a big change. So the Diavel is now the V4 engine powered. So they fit the same powertrain like it's on the Multistrada V4, but it's tuned up specifically to fit the Diavel needs and the character. So we have 168 horsepower. Again, all the riding modes, all the latest bells and whistles, electronics, quick shifter up and down, cornering ABS, traction control, wheelie control. It's everything that you would expect in the high-end motorcycle. It comes in two colors. There is a typical Ducati red, which looks a bit more sporty. We have a demo bike in the red color. And then there is this glossy black, which looks very elegant. It's very mean.
Yeah, this looks very special. Like this, how this is designed, like a sport.
Yeah.
Exhaust.
So Ducati wanted to show that it's a 4-cylinder. So that's why you have like a 4-exit pipe. When you put the Akrapovic, the aftermarket racing exhaust, it also keeps the 4 exits, but it's like in the line. It's not as big as this one. And what is
so the
light?
lights?
Yeah. So what is truly special? Let me turn it on.
So the lights on this bike.
So the lights are very unique. So let me start it. By the way, the bike is keyless, so I have a key in my pocket, and let me turn it on. It's a full LED headlights, front and rear, and come and take a look in the back, the tail light. So what Ducati did, they did a matrix LED light, so there's a multiple LED dots, and I press the rear brake, can see it lit fully. So when you see this on the road,
it looks very good.
It's very significant. You know, it's Diavel. There's nothing like that on the market. Yeah.
And then the signals are.
Then we have the signals, and they are sequential. So it's similar like you will find, for example, on the Audis. It's not like on-off, but there is that sequence of line.
Yeah, very minimalistic.
Yeah. You want to see the dashboard and the modes?
So why is this dashboard special?
So it's a high-res dashboard. It's beautiful. It's a same dashboard like you will see in the Streetfighter V4 and the Panigale V4. And it's also very user-friendly. You have also unique backlit buttons, as you can see, so especially in the night, it looks really cool. And as I mentioned previously, the riding mode, so you can very easily change the mode. So the bike offers sport mode, touring, urban, and wet. And each of these modes have a different settings of the engine, of the traction control, of the ABS, wheeling control. And then the quick shifter is on by default in each of these modes. So you can change it on the go. And apart from that, you have also super easy to activate cruise control. So you go on and set, and you are cruising on the highway. So yeah, we kept this sticker because it's brand new, so we haven't removed it yet for the owner, but it's beautifully crisp. It's very nicely visible when you have sun in your back, like under this direct sunlight. So it's really nice.
Yeah, it's very highest technology on this bike.
So the bike you're sitting on, it's a Scrambler Urban Motard. It's 800cc, but now it's being discontinued officially. So we have, again, two different engines. We have the 1100cc Scrambler and we have an 800cc Scrambler. And with the new Scrambler generation, Ducati is changing the design. So in the coming weeks, you will see that the floor will be different, and also some of the elements in this section will change. So as I said, we have the 800, we have the 1100, these are these two. We have the Scrambler Tribute Pro, we have the Dark Pro. Again, the Dark is available as a demo bike, the 1100. We have the Urban Motard that we set on available as a demo still. And then there is the beautiful Night Shift, which I have to say was our bestseller. So most of people that decided to go for the 800 Scrambler, they were picking up the Night Shift.
The exhaust is so like tiny.
Yeah, it's a small. It's a nice.
It doesn't make much noise.
With this exhaust, no. Like, but when you put the Terminioni against slip-on from the Ducati Performance catalog, then it's very noisy. They get really noisy.
And the new Scramblers that are coming are different colors. I heard there's a big color selection.
There will be. What's happening is that Ducati introduced like a very easy replaceable body kits. So you have, I believe, 8 different colors. We will have a totem of all the color samples here very soon. So you have the basic colors, yellow, red, and black, and then you have 5 additional special colors. So for the Icon version, you have a total of 8 different colors, and then there is also a Night Shift, which the new Night Shift will be blue with a brown seat, and you have the most sporty-oriented Full Throttle, which is a matte black red color combo. So that's
sounds good.
Again, it will be here end of this month, beginning of next month.
And these are the small
small indicators. These are also available as an accessory for the other model, because not all the models are coming with these LED indicators. Yeah, and then I have to say, apart from the bikes, we just got the selection of the Ducati Urban e-scooters, and we have the pedal assist. Really cool.
How it works? This pedal? Why it needs pedals if it's electric?
Yeah, the motor is in the rear hub. So have you ever ridden the pedal assist bike? No. So once you start pedaling, you can feel that the motor is pushing.
So it cannot run out of the battery.
It can, but then it will. You can still pedal, but then you will see that the bike is not helping you to push. So, for example, if you go up the hill and your battery is charged, you will feel you don't need to put that much effort into the pedaling, because you feel it's very easy to pedal up. It assists up to the 25 kilometers per hour. So if you really start going faster on it, you don't feel any benefit. But when you go slow and just a simple push, you feel that the bike shoots forward. That's when the motor helps you and throw the torque on the rear wheel. So it's really cool. It's nice that you have a high handlebar, so you can also stand in the pedals, and it's very interesting bike. It's our first one here.
And here you can fold it, or
you can. There is a battery inside there, so you can also remove the battery.
Okay, so you can't fold it, make it smaller to fit in the car.
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I believe you can. There are also some cables there.
Looks like you can fold it like this way.
Yes, but we have to test it. It's a few days ago.
Do you want to test that?
We can. If you help me, you can have a look. So yes. There's a little the pedal. Yeah, push forward.
No, I think it should be
And let me put this No. And it's not going super easy.
Ah, but it's still going. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I haven't tried folding it. Well, yeah.
Oh,
So that's it.
this is a nice bike for adventure.
Yes, this is our most comfortable bike in the lineup, and that's the new Multistrada. We have V4 and we have V2 Multistrada. So we see that indicates the engine. So the 4-cylinder engine is 170 horsepower Multistrada, and the V2 is 110 horsepower. And there are different versions. There's a standard version, there's an S version. You have different packs, like a touring. You have also, and this version is equipped with that. You have a new technology, which is a radar technology. So those bikes, they have a blind spot monitoring. So you have these, it's similar in the car. Like if you have a car mirror and you have that little spot that indicates someone is in your blind spot. So if you have someone in the blind spot, yes, so it will light up. And then you have the radar in the front, which helps you to, like for the cruise control, you have an adaptive cruise control.
But this windshield is so high, like if you go very fast, then you're supposed to watch from this, or
It's actually gives you
it's
protection against the wind. Yes, and I have to say,
But then you need to put your head down, right?
yeah, but it kind of throws the wind over. It's adjustable, so that's a lower position.
But when I should ride it in the lower position and when higher?
So for me, when I leave it in the lower position, I see I hear a lot of wind noise, a lot of buffeting into my helmet.
After I go there,
It's also how tall you are, you know. So for a tall rider, it will be better to put it up, and you have also different, like a taller windscreen. So if it's not enough, you can put a different windshield. It's a 260 kg, so it's capable of off-roading. The Multistrada V4 Rally might be even better because it has a higher suspension travel. But again,
they do rally in this.
the Rally will do like 33% more range. So, you know, anyone who is clocking a lot of mileage, the Rally might be a better option. Anyone who wants to do a bit more off-road, the Rally might be a better option. Anyone who
For the off-road, should I choose this rally version or the desert?
I would suggest the
desert?
Yeah, or even more off-roading and more hardcore off-roading. The Desert X will be
It's lighter.
it's lighter, significantly lighter. So important information is that the Multistrada is one of the best-selling models in the Ducati lineup globally. So most of the bikes they sell in a year, they sold in the last year, was the Multistrada V4. So again, we have a demo bike for both, for the V2 and the V4. So anyone who would like to try, they can book the test drive through our website or just give us a visit.
So Martin, this has been very informative. Thank you so much. And
Welcome.
there is only one thing left to do.
I guess let's go for a ride, no?
Yes, let's go for a ride.